Hello, guys. Welcome back to another installment of Professor Charles S. Live. And today, guys, we're gonna talk about something I haven't done a video on in a while, man. 5 or 6 signs that you have become more of a spiritual person. And this is not a nod to people that are religious. So before I get into this video, if this is not your thing, I understand. But look, we got to talk about this. So, my spiritual journey on the 5 things that I've noticed. In the earlier stages when I got into spirituality, I slept a bit more. At first, I was a little weirded out by it, but I finally have realized that is helpful. You know what I'm saying? Because my life started to elevate on a bigger or higher frequency. If you guys know what I'm talking about with energies and stuff like that. That is the number 1. Number 2, solitude. There were periods within my life, and I don't regret those periods at all, where I preferred to just be by myself. And I mean, I talked to friends, I would talk to family, you know what I'm saying? But if it was like on some other stuff where it was just constant drama and all that stuff, I just wasn't for it. And I think solitude made me like realize some things. Being more aware of my time and how my time is precious. I mean, time's not really a thing, is it? Is it really? Is time really real? It's just something people came up with. But it just made me understand that sometimes you need that period where you can just reset, or just don't necessarily not saying that you don't deal with things, because in life you deal with like offs and ons and different experiences, good and bad. But I needed a period where it was like, okay, let me just like zen out here for a bit, and like get myself together and not be distracted by other people's nonsense. Sometimes some people try to put you in their nonsense and stuff, and you're just like, yo, I ain't even in this, and you trying to put me into something I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing. Number 3, frequencies. Let's talk about it. Some people just operate on a lower frequency, guys. I just, you know what I'm saying? I know, like, I usually ask the ancestors, hey, look, protect me from these lower frequencies. And that's been helpful. Like, you have to pay attention to people, how they vibrate as an individual, because we all vibrate differently. Some people have a high vibration of positivity. Some people have a low vibration of, you know what I'm saying, of that. And sometimes that low vibration, you don't even want to be around it. It can be toxic. Sometimes that energy can transfer to you. Yes, that has happened to me before. That's why I'm not like, I don't mind hugging people. Don't get me wrong, or giving people handshakes. But if it don't feel right, I'm not just gonna be like, yo, you know, I'm gonna keep hugging you, or keep giving you a handshake. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Once you realize that your vibrations like on a higher vibration, you'll understand why I feel that way. It's just like, some people just, they're not huggable. Like, there's sometimes I can look at a person and I'm not trying to be crazy, guys. And I just know, like, keep that funky energy away from me. Keep the funkiness away from me. I don't want that funky energy coming near my vibration. Absolutely not. Okay. But yes, vibrations and frequencies are important. Even with friendships. That's why, like, certain friends, I don't hear from, because I don't want to hear from them, because I already know they're vibrating on a low frequency. It's always toxic, this trauma, this, oh, my life is horrible, all these different things. And I'm like, well, maybe you took a look at your own life and start to reevaluate the energy that you bring to your life could be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I said to myself, I'm like, some people just like vibrating on low frequencies. I see it all the time. I'm just like, hey, have fun. It's definitely not for me. Personally, I'm just like, I wouldn't say 5. Number 5, enjoying nature. I like nature, man. Nature is church, man. Seeing all the animals and just being amongst the air and just it's just something about nature that's really refreshing. I think that's something I really enjoy about nature. And I think, at some point I wasn't like the biggest like nature nut. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I was. No, I wasn't. I'm not gonna sit here in front. But I enjoy nature, man. Just, the simplicity of it, the complexity of it, because we're all a part of nature anyway. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys like, what? Yeah, it's nature is just it's something about it, just the smell of the trees, just the breeze, and just seeing the animals. Like, I know where I live at now, the animals play together. I don't care what species of animal they are playing together. Literally, I seen a rabbit play with a robin. I seen a squirrel play with a chipmunk. They were all playing together. We're all connected in this little circle of life, if you want to call it that. The next thing is intuition. I have a different intuition when I became more into spirituality. My intuition tells me things, and my intuition, I've always paid attention to my intuition a lot more. It saved me from a lot of situations. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, a lot of situations. Always pay attention to your intuition, aka your inner voice, as I call it. It really is a positive thing. Most of the time, if the hunch is right, it actually got me out of a situation where there was this girl at the time that I really liked. But I found out she was cheating on me. And you know what it was? Intuition. Oh, intuition. I call it the divine GPS system, because we all got one. We all have an inner GPS system, the God GPS system, the celestial, whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying, yo, it has saved me from a lot of crappy situations, and I've always paid attention to it, even now. So I'm a very intuitive person, which is not a bad thing. Another thing, a bit more, I'm gonna just call this video spiritually aware. Also, with me, kind of like having a time, like, I know for me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I'm mad, I yell it out. Ah! You know what I'm saying? I have my yell session. I've had some moments where I cry too. I'm not the biggest cry person. Some people cry. I don't cry all the time. You know what I'm saying? But when I do cry, I do let it out, though. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Look. Look, fellas, we got masculine and effeminate in us. Same thing goes for you, ladies. Y'all be trying to act like y'all don't have no masculine. We have both. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's okay to cry, man. It's totally okay to cry. Sometimes you have to cry, man. You gotta let them tears out, man. You gotta let that pain out. I know there were times where earlier in my journey on my spiritual awareness, I cried. You know what I'm saying? There were times where I cried, and sometimes you don't want people to comfort you when you're crying. So I cried, you know what I'm saying? And and the thing was, I had my dog at the time. My dog would come, sit in my lap. I'm like, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Because the little guy come to my room and literally say, look, I see you over here crying. Let me come comfort you. And, that's one thing I love about animals, man. Animals have this unconditional love, man. But also here's the other thing. This is going to be a longer video. I see this now. Loving people, man. Even if you know what I'm saying, y'all don't have the same, you're not vibrating on the same frequency, you have to love people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? If they change, great. But sometimes you just have to love them for who they are, who they're conveying themselves to be. And I think that took some time to like really understand that, because I know sometimes, man, as spiritual beings that we are, we can be so judgmental. because certain so-and-so ain't doing this, so-and-so ain't the way I want them to be. But we have to love people for who they are, literally. So this is my video for today on spiritual awareness. You tell me your things on spiritual awareness, guys. Your boy, Professor Charles S. Live. Have a wonderful Friday, guys, and I'm out. Momentai.